What's up guys, this is your boy Gamer98 over here, back with another video for Injustice 2 Mobile, and in this video we are going to look at all the Deathstroke leaks for Injustice 2 Mobile and the new solo raids that is going to come up. So to give a brief overview, and before you guys start shouting, hey, why are you doing a leak video? So I usually don't do a leak video at all, and this is more or less kind of confirmed at this point of time because it's already there in the game files from what the data miners have seen, and I am not revealing any of the sources of this particular data mine which is the leak, and it's actually there pretty common. I think people who want to find it out can actually find it out easily, but I still don't want to reveal any of the sources. But this is there in the game files, and I personally have not data mined anything, so don't hold me for it. But yeah, so we can get started with seeing what this initial leaks are revealing. So keep in mind the game could be entirely different, so this is just leaks about a Deathstroke and the features of Deathstroke. So let's jump into this video right now and let's look at the first passive of Deathstroke. So the first passive refers to Expert Mercenary, and something interesting right off the bat that we can see here, and this is an introduction in Injustice 2 Mobile in update 5.0, is 7-star characters, and we can see here that Deathstroke has a 7-star passive as well. So you can see upgrade at 7 stars. So 9.5 seconds buff duration at level 6. Every special enhances Deathstroke attacks with a temporary buff. So this is interesting. So once we jump into the specials of Deathstroke, so when we will be able to know what these different buffs are, but the duration of that buff seems to be fixed. The same type buffs stack up to 2 times. So does this mean that the duration of the buffs get increased if it's the same special that is being used or not? That is something that we can see once the game is live, but we'll look into the special abilities and can make a prediction on what we can expect from the damage perspective as well. Let's jump into the next passive here, and this is passive 2, which is Steady Improvement, and again it could be maxed to level 7 plus 19% buff duration increase. So every successful special permanently increases the duration of Expert Mercenary buffs. So this is confusing in a way. It says that it increases the duration of the Expert Mercenary buff. So the Expert Mercenary buff is this particular scenario here with respect to passive 1. So every special is gonna put a temporary buff, and the duration of that buff is gonna get permanently increased, is from what I can understand from this particular statement. So duration can be increased by 100% during the battle. So this means that this particular 9.5 seconds can turn into twice, that is 19 seconds. That is my understanding that I get, and the same type buffs stack up to 2 times. That means probably 38 seconds. That is a huge amount of seconds. So I'm just wondering on the fact that what it refers to when it says like every successful special permanently increases the duration of the buff. So that is something that we can see once the game is live with Deathstroke, and we can confirm on what that permanently increase specifically means. So let's jump into the next passive here, and that is the passive 3. This is a very simple passive to understand as well. 0.45 power bars gained when Deathstroke critically hits, he gains power. So this is similar to Batman Ninja Gorilla Grodd's passive, except for the fact that in Batman Ninja Gorilla Grodd's passive, it's lethal hits instead of critical hits. So again, I think this is upgradable to 7 stars, and at 7 stars we are gonna get 0.5 power bars. So this is a handful thing, I would say, because we are literally doing critical hits and gaining power, and that would be pretty useful. And also the thing that I wonder is whether Deathstroke will be able to do an infinite combo. So if Deathstroke is able to do an infinite combo, then basically what he can do is do an infinite combo, gain enough power, and end up doing a special as well, and then again continue the combo with say a starting combo interruption and doing an infinite combo chain together. So this definitely means that Deathstroke could possibly be a hybrid damage dealer with a combo building capabilities as well as doing high amount of damage. So with that being said, we have covered few of the passives, all the three passives rather, and let's jump into the first special ability, which is called Gunshot. So Gunshot has decent damage, but all attacks and specials have 64.93% chance to be armor piercing. So like I don't kind of like this chance. If it's like 100%, I'm happy with it, but Expert Mercenary is the passive one. So let's jump again back to passive one. Every special enhances Deathstroke's attacks with a temporary buff. So Expert Mercenary basically is this buff that we are seeing here. So the buff here is 64.93% chance to be armor piercing. So Deathstroke kicks his opponent and shoots them with a gun. All Deathstroke attacks and specials have a chance to be armor piercing. That's what Expert Mercenary means here. It stacks up to twice. So if it stacks up to twice, does it mean that it is crossing that 100% threshold to be armor piercing at level 70? So keep in mind, this is at level 70. Does that mean that even if we have the special ability, say at say level 50, where we are getting, say for example, 50% chance to be armor piercing, does it double and always armor pierce? So that is something that we can see once the game is released, and what does this doubling exactly refer to? So let's jump into the next one, that is the Trusted Weapon. So this is a very interesting special, by the way. So it has a lot of information as well. Let's dive right into it. So 5.49% of opponents' current health reduction. Wow, that's amazing, given the fact that it's a special ability too with a low power cost of 4. So even if you have a very low level of this special ability, so this is at level 70, even if you have it at a very low level, you will still get a certain amount of percentage of the current health reduction. And basically what it means is, even if you don't level up this particular special ability, you can just spam this special ability multiple times to get this amount of health reduction. So what does it say in the definition? It says Deathstroke slays the opponent with a sword, reducing the current health by a percentage, maximum 36% per battle. So for King of Atlantis Aquaman, this value is not 36%. King of Atlantis Aquaman reduces 10% of the current health, but it is applicable only thrice. So if there is 100 million health on a boss and it doesn't have the protective barrier modifier, then what is going to happen is, in the first special that you are going to do, considering the boss has 100 million health left, you are going to reduce 10 million health. So you are now left with 90 million health. Again, if you do a special ability 3, you will get 9 million kind of reduce, and now you will be left with 81 million health. Again, if you do it, you're gonna reduce 8.1 million health, and you will be having a remaining health of 73 million on the boss. So which technically means that the maximum amount of damage that you can do with King of Atlantis Aquaman is 27% of the total boss's health, and not even 30. So some people might think it's 30% because it's 10 times, 10 percentage reduction, and you're doing SP3 3 times. No, that's not the case. It's a decreasing number. So 27% roughly is the maximum amount of health you can reduce with King of Atlantis Aquaman, but Deathstroke reduces it to 36%, which is incredible. So definitely this is a game changer, I would say, and Deathstroke will be like a must-have character from what I can understand from this particular special ability. Additionally, Deathstroke heals for 46.2% of the damage done with his attack and specials. So again, this duration of Expert Mercenary is 9.5 seconds from what we can understand at level 6 passive of Deathstroke, and within 9.5 seconds you'll have to literally spam special ability 2s as much as possible. So even if you think like this 36% is easily reachable, and I still don't think it's going to be that easily reachable, but we'll have to see once Deathstroke is actually live. So definitely a very critical special here, I would say, and it's a potential game changer. Let's jump into the special ability 3. This is called Full Auto. So this can interrupt the opponent's special. So that is definitely a great advantage, because many of the bosses can end up doing specials, and especially bosses like Dark Supergirl spamming special ability 1. So if you are able to generate enough power for the special ability 3, which I believe you can, given the special ability 3 costs just 5 power bars, it will be definitely be a lot of help to interrupt the special ability of Dark Supergirl. And also what we can see here, all attacks and specials have a 56.2% increased critical attack chance. So what I can understand from the specials of Deathstroke at this point of time, again keep in mind these are leaked, these are nothing confirmed, these are nothing official, but from what I can understand here, so you need to do alternate between SP2 and SP3, and given the special rather the passive of a Deathstroke, you will be able to generate a lot of power as well. So you can just alternate between SP2 and SP3, and you would be able to maintain your critical attack chance as well as to stacking damage and reduce the health of the opponent. So definitely this is a game changer again, and I feel the special ability 2 and special ability 3 of Deathstroke are gonna be amazing. So it's an agility legendary character, by the way, and let's look at the stats. And this is the base stats again at 6 stars, and it has already a critical attack damage increase as well as a critical attack chance increase in the base stat as well as defense. So it has a lot of things going for it from what we can see from the leaks. So definitely I would say save your gems. Deathstroke will come out in a chest, that is kind of given the fact that Raven also came out in the chest, although not in an early access pack. And definitely save it up, and Deathstroke should be available in the solo raids as well once Deathstroke is live in the solo raids. So with that being said, the looks of Deathstroke is pretty amazing, I would say, at least here in this particular image. Let's see once it's actually in the game and live in the game how it pans out. And this is your boy, the Average Gamer 98 over here, signing off. You guys take care. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Peace.